What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben Gaming video. Today I want to talk about The Last of Us and why I think in general that it's just terrible that this game, The Last of Us 1 Remake, is going to be £70 or $70, and why I think this is just a bad thing for the industry in general. I just want to have a little bit of chat about it because I haven't done that on the channel just yet. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Please also do consider subscribing and liking this video as well if you do enjoy it. And let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below. So, obviously, since we've seen the trailers and since we've had more and more coming out about this game, the upgrade is very minor. There's not a significant amount of changes that, personally, to me, warrant it being £70 or $70. Obviously, there is upgrades to this game. It is a much better graphical version than the game before, but does it warrant that price tag? And in my opinion, it doesn't. Is it completely, have they had to hire writers to write a new story? No. Is the assets completely brand new? No, they're borrowed. It's been created before. Is it a complete rebuild from the ground up? No, absolutely not. And if Xbox was doing something similar to this, like let's say they remade Halo 1, for example, and they charged £70 for it, would people be okay with that? No, it would be an absolute outrage. And it's the same for this game, in my opinion. Maybe at maximum $50 would be okay. But anything other than that, to be honest, for me, is just absolutely outrageous. It seems completely over excessive. And the problem with this is that this pushes the industry towards, with all the people that are going to buy it, there are going to be a ton of people that realistically go out and buy this game. It's going to push them to realize, well, people are still buying this. Other companies will be able to go, right, okay, we're going to do a remaster of Red Dead 2. We can charge £70 for it because Sony did it. It sold really well. Tons of people still bought it, and they can get away with doing this tiny amount or this a lot less than a completely brand new title. Like, you think of the workload that these guys have had compared to completely building something from the ground up. There's nothing. It's literally nothing compared to what they've done. All the audio is the same. All the voice acting is the same. Nothing there is new. It's just a few minor changes that really, when you put it side by side, it's not the biggest difference. The actual game is the same game at the end of the day. And as I say, the writing and the voice acting is all already done for them. It's just a case of upgrading assets, and that's why I wouldn't call this a remake. But this sets precedent in the industry to allow other game creators who may just do a remaster of the game that's already been out for many years, that allows them to have this game there, remake it, do a tiny amount of work, and then charge a full price tag for it. And it just causes a problem. And the other thing is, with these games coming to PC, if they set a £70 price tag on a lot of these games coming to PC, they're going to really struggle to sell that. A lot of the PC gamers are very much used to having far cheaper games than consoles. In general, they do work that way. And to be honest, there will be ways of getting around that. Obviously, there'll be CD keys and places you can buy it from for cheaper. But the problem is, if you see it on Steam and it's hitting that £70 price tag, even on the PC market, it's going to make others question, why are we not charging the same, especially if it does sell at that price tag? Other people are going to sort of think, well, we need to be charging the same. Microsoft's going to go, hang on a minute, Sony's charging, it's selling, why are we not doing the exact same thing? The only reason they're not at the moment is because they know it's extremely anti-consumer for a lot of the people, especially the Xbox people are very good at voicing their concerns. Sony people, in my opinion, from what I've experienced from people on like Twitter, they tend to back it up. They tend to sort of go, oh, well, this game's been upgraded. It looks this much better. There's this and that they've done. Their games are so much better than Microsoft, so they can afford to charge, £70, sorry. And to those people, you are complete morons. Encouraging Sony to price everything like that is completely against yourself spending more money on the games and everybody else in the industry who buys any video games, because they're going to be put off. They're going to see these price tags and not want to buy it. So that is why I think this is just a whole terrible thing, a really bad news for the whole gaming industry. Let me know if you guys are going to buy this £70 remaster, which is essentially what it is. And that's best case. Like, there really isn't enough here. Sony keeps saying, oh, it's built from the ground up, but it's absolutely not. It's the same game at the end of the day. And to be honest, I don't know how you could say, even for a full remaster, you can say it's built from the ground up. It's clearly not. The story was always going to be the same. I don't know how they're allowed to put that in their marketing. I think that whole side of things is a complete joke as well. It doesn't even closely, if you're going to build something from the ground up, it's an entire new game, and this clearly isn't. You can see, from yourself from the trailers, there's not enough there that's changed, in my opinion. At the end of the day, it's always going to be the same game, as I said before. But speaking of the positives of this, I really do like The Last of Us. I'm not going to buy it at that price. I'm going to wait for it to drop because I would like to play it again. I love that story. I haven't played it since, very early on when it launched. I would like to play that game, and it would be nice to play it, at nice 60 FPS with the graphics looking like The Last of Us 2, for example. So that's something I'm very, very excited for. But I'm absolutely not going to spend my money on that. And that's one thing I can say is you have to speak with your money on this. Like, it's not okay for them to charge this amount of money for this game. It's too much. It needs to be fixed. And yeah, in my opinion, you guys need to speak with your wallets. You have to let the money talk. If they see people aren't buying the game at this price, then at the same time, it's going to cause them to maybe change their mind in the way they do things, and they're less inclined to do this sort of thing in the future. So hopefully that happens, and hopefully people, don't get bullied into buying things at this sort of price. But we'll have to see. But that's it for this video, guys. I don't have a lot else to say. Please do consider leaving a like. Please do subscribe to the channel for more. You guys are awesome. The support has been great. We've grown hugely. Apologize for some bad Spider-Man gameplay. I've been doing the challenges on PC, so I'm kind of specifically doing special movements just so that I can work towards some of the achievements and stuff. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye bye for now.